Hi, my name is Hazika Izzati. Today I would like to present about introduction of what is the Catalan Bar and Grille. The Catalan Bar and Grille is a vibrant and contemporary restaurant that located in the heart of the city. With its warm and inviting atmosphere, it offers a unique dining experience that combines traditional Catalan cuisines with innovative flavors and techniques. Whether you are a connoisseur of fine dining or simply looking for a casual and relaxed meal, the Catalan Bar and Grille caters to all tastes and preferences. From its carefully crafted menu to its extensive selections of wines and cocktails. Every aspect is designed to create a memorable dining experience. So, whether you are celebrating a special occasion or simply looking to indulge in a delicious meals, the Catalan Bar and Grille is the perfect destination for food seeking an exceptional culinary adventure. So, that's all from me. I would like to pass to my next presenter.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurin Amalia binti Muhammad Zain and I will be continuing the presentation. I'll be answering question 1, which is, how do these practices fit into the Ballich criteria? In what categories and item? So the Ballich criteria for performance excellence is a framework that organization can use to improve their performance and achieve sustainable success. The criteria are organized into 7 categories. So the first criteria is leadership. This criteria review how bosses lead and support the company. So according to the case, Josh Martin's practices that align with this criteria is when he incorporates all stakeholders into planning activities, including employees, customer, investor, and suppliers. This aligns with the leadership category, emphasizing stakeholder involvement in the decision making. The second criteria is strategic planning. This criteria addresses how the company set project plans and launch key plans for action. Josh Martin's practices that link with this criteria is when he learned about industry best practices for supply chain management and work with suppliers to reduce inventory requirement and costs. This connect with the strategy categories focusing on effective supply chain management and cost reduction. The third criteria is customer focus. This criteria examines how an organization build a customer-focused culture, such as make use of customers' info for improvement. According to the case, Josh Martin's practices that related to this criteria when he designed the menu and food presentation to clearly differentiate from competitors. This can be related to the customer category, specifically in understanding customer need and expectation. The fourth criteria is measurement, analysis, and knowledge management. This criteria examines how an organization select, gather, analyze, manage, and improve its data, information, and knowledge set. Josh Martin's practice that align with this criteria is when he want to post performance measures in the lobby where all employees and customers can see them. This relate to this criteria category, emphasizing transparency in performance measures. The fifth criteria is workforce. This criteria review how the company takes part and grow workers involved in the department's work. Josh Martin's practice that link with this criteria is when he compensate performance based on teamwork. This is directly related to workforce category, particularly in terms of performance management and rewards. The sixth criteria is operations. This criteria reviews factor on how key delivery and support method are built and changed. By referring to Josh Martin's practice that he implement this criteria when he used wireless handheld computer to capture orders and send them in the kitchen. This is part of the operations category, emphasizing the use of technology for efficient operations. The last criteria is business results. This criteria examines an organization's performance and improvement in key business area. Josh Martin's practices that related to this criteria is when he customized service as much as possible to develop customer loyalty. This will ties into long-term business success and customer satisfaction. That's all from me. I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Next, what aspects of Ballich criteria are lacking? First, complexity and length. The Ballich criteria can be perceived as complex and lengthy. Some organizations, especially smaller ones, may find it challenging to navigate through the extensive criteria and may feel overwhelmed by the amount of information and documentation required. Secondly, resource intensiveness. For example, implementing the budget criteria can be resource intensive in terms of time, money, and manpower. Smaller organizations may struggle to allocate the necessary resources for a comprehensive budget assessment and improvement process. Furthermore, subjectivity. The assessment process involves subjective judgments, and different examiners or organizations might interpret the criteria differently. This subjectivity can sometimes lead to variations in scoring and evaluation. Next, focus on processes. Some critics argue that the budget criteria places too much emphasis on processes and may not adequately address emerging trends or disruptive innovations. Critics suggest that the focus on processes might hinder agility and responsiveness to rapidly changing environments. Last but not least, limited emphasis on creativity and innovation. For example, while the budget criteria recognize the importance of innovation, some critics argue that it could place more emphasis on fostering a culture of creativity and encouraging organizations to take risks to drive innovations.
So hi, we go to the next question, which is what other things should he consider doing? Okay, at first, Josh can use Spanish restaurant concept, which is the design, the utensil, the floor, the wall, and the environment show that the restaurant show that they have Spanish restaurant. Okay, and the second, use new technology. They can take example from Black Canyon that use a robot, which is Bellabot, as their main attraction. Okay, and it can be very useful during staff shortage, and they use robot to serve food and drink. Okay, and at the same time, Bellabot's very adorable appearance and strong interactivity improve the atmosphere and attract more guests. And the third, focus more on kitchen safety. Okay, which is ready to prepare for the emergency, which is they stand by for medical kits. Okay, and it is very important for employees to ensure their own safety to reduce the risk of accident in the kitchen. Okay, and as a manager or employee, they need to create a safe working environment, and also a manager can give proper education about safety to their employee. And then the fourth, which is provide facilities to their employees and the customer. Okay, for employee, Josh can provide a restroom for the workers to make sure them they can rest after their work and when they have a break time. Okay, and then for the customer, they can provide free Wi-Fi. This is very excellent way to attract more customer, but just make sure they have a very good and fast connection. Okay, and then fifth, which is have different price, especially for student. Okay, for student, which is the market is open to the student. And for example, at the restaurant, at the steamboat restaurant, mostly they put different price for kids or a student. Okay, for if student, they will get a lower price than normal price. Okay,
And the last one is entertainment. The restaurant can invite artists or celebrity to do live performance to attract more customer. Okay, and so to make sure the customer not feel bored when they eat their food or and so on. Okay, that's it from me. I will pass my present to the next.
Hi, my name is Manuri Erdina binti Muhammad Kamal, and I am the last presenter to present about the conclusion of the case Catalan Bar and Grille. In conclusion, is it clear that Josh Martin is considering several strategies to design a management infrastructure for his new restaurant that aligns with the principle of the Beldridge framework. The Beldridge criteria provide a comprehensive approach to organizational excellence and can be applied to the restaurant industry. By focusing on leadership, strategic planning, customer focus, measurement and analysis, and also operation focus and results, Josh is taking a comprehensive approach to building a successful and sustainable restaurant business. The Beldridge criteria can serve as a valuable guide to help him achieve excellence and continuous improvement in his restaurant. And that's all from me. Thank you.